Hello, and welcome to the Bundles of Love third annual virtual Christmas Variety fundraiser show. Now, this is actually the seventh annual Bundles of Love variety show, and of course, we've had to take it virtual during the pandemic these past 3 years. Now, as usual, I have a group of very talented friends who have been willing to share their talents and their time in order to entertain you, so that you might consider donating to Bundles of Love. What is Bundles of Love? Well, if you're not familiar with it, it's a charity project I started in 2014, making a few packages of blankets with treats wrapped in them to bring to homeless people on Christmas Eve. Now, this grew and grew over the next few years after that. From 2015 and 2016, I started to get friends help, and then starting in 2016, I started doing fundraiser variety shows in order to get extra money and buy things from thrift stores. And it grew quickly into a project in which now I do 50 to 80 bundles every year. And then this is a really nice way to really make the day of people who live on the streets and who often lack people showing care for them and doing nice things for them. I think it's really nice to show them at least once a year that people do care about them and give them useful items that they'll need. And we usually have a jacket or a blanket or a sleeping bag or a sweater or something like that on the outside, and then inside we'll wrap other accessories like gloves and scarves and toques and mittens, as well as personal care items like dental care products, as well as snacks and treats. And this year, actually, from my school, John Stubbs School, we have some Christmas cards made by one of the elementary school classes, which is very nice. It'll be a nice personal touch for some of the bundles. So, it's been a particularly cold December, although not as cold as the hearts of any of you who don't donate. So it's very important that we we show our generosity to our fellow citizens on the street this December of all Decembers. So please donate to bundlesoflovevictoria@gmail.com via e-transfer, and 100% of the money, that's 100% of the donations, go directly to purchasing items for the homeless bundles, as there are no administrative costs. We're 100% volunteer run by myself and also by other people who help. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce our first act. He is a very old and very dear friend of mine who has been in, I believe, every Bundles of Love, at least all the virtual ones and some of the real ones as well, real life ones. Ladies and gentlemen, Cam Cullen.
Hello, everybody. I'm here to support this great Bundles of Love campaign that Evan's got going here, and I'm just finishing a sing-song over here at Rosebank Cottage with some lovely seniors. So I'm warmed up. I've got my Christmas lights on. I've got my Santa hat on. I've got my little bells here. So I thought I'd do a song that's a lovely little song of the season. Little toy train, little toy track, little toy drum falling from a sack, carried by a man dressed in white and red. Little one, don't you think it's time you were in bed? Little one, don't you think it's time you were in bed? Here comes the special effects. Close your eyes, listen to the sky. All is calm, all is well, soon you'll hear Kris Kringle and the Jingle Bells singing. Little toy train, little toy track, little toy drum falling from a sack, carried by a man dressed in white and red. Little one, don't you think it's time you were in bed? Little one, don't you think it's time you were in bed? Petit Papa Noël, quand tu descendras du ciel avec tes jouets pas milliers, n'oublie pas mon petit soulier. Mais avant de partir, il faudra te dire, dehors il fait si froid, c'est un peu à cause de moi. Now that carol has never really been translated into English as far as I know. I may be wrong, but I'm going to loosely translate. It goes like this. It talks about a shoe because it's a little kid in France, so it doesn't say stocking. It says, don't forget my little shoe. Father Christmas on high, when you come down to my house, with your bag full of lots of toys. Don't forget the shoes of all the girls and boys, especially my little shoe. But before you head out on your trip, I've just got to warn you that's cold, and I'm sorry that you have to endure the cold. And I realize it's partly my fault. So it's sort of a confessional Christmas song that, had Santa not this job to do to deliver all these boys and girls toys, he'd just be home watching like Netflix or something. But we're glad Santa's on his way. So you better watch out. Better watch out. Better not cry. Better not pout. And I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Ho, ho, ho. He'll be coming down the chimney when he comes. Twist, twist. He'll be coming down the chimney when he comes. Twist, twist. He'll be coming down the chimney. He'll be coming down the chimney. He'll be coming down the chimney when he comes. Twist, twist. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Wishing you all good things in the new year, and wishing the best for bundles of love and lots of donations, so that people that need it can have some warm clothes and good food for the season. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Yes, that is my steering wheel right there. Feliz Navidad. Home studio. Prospero año y felicidad. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, Happy 2023. Thanks, Evan and team, for the bundles of love. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Stay warm. It's snowing out there. It's supposed to snow again tonight. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Big finish.
Wasn't that festive and fantastic? Thank you very much, as always, Cam, for your participation. Now, up next, we have a couple of other participants who've performed for you before in previous Bundles of Love fundraiser variety shows. A pair of very talented brothers with a pair of very festive songs. Ladies and gentlemen, Nelson and Spencer.
Hi everybody, thanks so much for coming out today. My name's Nelson, this is Spencer, and today we are going to be performing a couple songs for you to spread some good holiday cheer. I'm sending both of our best energy towards you, and we really hope you enjoy. Alrighty, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow, one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. Fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. How about we do some oranges, eh? Woo! Right, coming to ya. Are you ready, Gypsy? Are you ready, Spencer? Are you ready, Nelson? Are we ready for the best oranges ever? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming is going on. And we have one more song for you. Thank you so much for supporting and doing some great work. And we're just really happy you're here. And we're gonna sing another song, aren't we? Yeah! Woo! Let's go! Next song.
Okay, do Calliope House jig.
Okay.
Sing.
Alrighty. Here we go.
We planned this.
We planned this. Here
Yes,
we go.
very well.
Oh.
Okay.
Count.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Wasn't that fantastic, everyone? Well, fortunately, we have one more act for you. This is a shorter variety show than usual, but short but sweet, I like to say. Next up, with a final festive song of the night, we have the very talented Alexander and Helena. Enjoy.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up in bundled clothes.
Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season right.
Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight.
They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh.
And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly.
And so I'm offering the simple phrase
To kids from 1 to 92.
although it's been said many times, many ways. Merry Christmas to you.
Wasn't that nice, ladies and gentlemen? Also, all three performers were really great. Thank you so much for contributing your time and your talents to such a great cause. So, speaking of which, if you want to donate, please send an e-transfer to bundlesoflovevictoria@gmail.com. Again, 100% of the donations go straight to buying items to put into bundles for the homeless people of Victoria. Now, once again this year, things have been kind of hectic towards the end of the December season, and with the complications caused by the pandemic, I haven't been able to incorporate my customary Christmas pop culture reference in the way that I would like to.
Yes?
Hello, I'm a successful businesswoman from London, England, and my phone's died when I was calling to make business calls. I heard there was a nice, kind-hearted father. Could I use his phone?
I'll just go ask him.
Okay.
Daddy, there's a successful English businesswoman at the door and she wants to borrow your phone.
Not now, sweetheart. I'm busy filming something.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for supporting our cause with your donations to bundlesoflovevictoria@gmail.com. And thank you so much to our performers and to our audience members for making all of this possible. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a good night.